Okay, here we are getting close to Spring Hammock from the south. So we're going northbound from 434 up 419. And I just want to show you what the entrance looks like as we get up there. The road is 55 miles an hour, so you do have to be aware of what's coming up. And we're slowing down to 45 miles per hour, which is nice. Oh, it looks like there's a stoplight now. Is that right? Wow. Cool. So here we are coming up to the turn for the Spring Hammock area, and it's Osprey Trail. Looks like there's going to have a stoplight soon, which is very exciting. And as we turn, there's railroad tracks, and the Environmental Studies Center is where we want to go. Here we are coming. There are gopher tortoises, and there's a gopher tortoise crossing sign. They are keystone species, which they create a lot of habitat for animals here in the area. So do be careful and conscientious with them as you drive along. If you are coming from the north, from 1792, going south, then here is the turn lane that you'll want to enter in order to get it. It's Osprey Trail that you turn at. Soldiers Creek is a nice trail as well. That is a nice park as well. That after a day here, you can, or an hour or two here, you'll be able to continue onward. There is plenty of parking as you drive along, and some garbage cans as well, so do make sure that you pack out anything that you bring in to keep this place pristine and lovely. If you have a garbage bag too to bring with, that's something every once in a while I like to do too. Looks like we have a biker zipping along, and here is the turnaround. So we will be going down into there in just a second. Okay. If you are interested in hiking from the Panhandle to the Everglades, then the Florida National Scenic Trail may be for you. And this crosses here as it moves through the Spring Hammock Preserve. This preserve has 1,500 acres of property that includes the Soldier Creek Park and Big Tree Park. And Soldier Creek Park is over 419. I'll be showing that a little bit. That is the closest place to go to the bathroom. Just a stone's throw from a lot of areas here north of Orlando is the Spring Hammock Preserve, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And as soon as you're here, you really feel like you are lost in the woods, despite all of the development in Seminole County. So it's absolutely beautiful and a great place just to get out into the woods with quite an amazing trail as it runs down. As you walk along, there are some lovely boggy areas as you get closer to Lake Jesup, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. Very peaceful, very lovely. It's just a great escape away from the hustle and bustle into a little bit of natural Florida. Here we are at the end of the trail. Nice, peaceful, slightly swampy area that gets quite close to the Lake Jesup. And there is a warning sign that there are bear here, there are rattlesnakes, and there are gators. So any area really that gets a little bit swampy like this in Florida, you'll want to be careful. As we go back, I'll go ahead and show some of the boardwalks, which I believe there might be plans for restoration. There have been talks about it, although the boardwalks have been deteriorating for quite some time. But still, as a short hike, just smack dab in the Winter Springs area, this is a really lovely treat to come out, enjoy a little bit of natural Florida and how it has been for quite some time. You see some of the absolutely gigantic trees. Throughout the trail, there are some abandoned boardwalks which have not been built, which would offer just some lovely views into the spring hammock. But for right now, I don't think that there are any plans to rebuild these. The access that would be gained from all of the boardwalks being rebuilt would be absolutely fantastic and add so much to this already gorgeous area. Another great feature on this trail, making it very friendly for young children, is that they have markers for how many meters away you are from the parking lot. So right now we are 1,400 meters away, and that's a great way to motivate your little ones if they do start to get tired on the trail to find the next marker, and that will let them know how close they are to your car. Along the trail, you will see quite a few signs of different animals. One of the most prevalent is going to be the boar, who really enjoy running around in soil like this, and this is probably one of the best places we saw on our trail. And you can see all the way back in there, they just had a great time scrounging around in the dirt. And as you take your hike, try to find as many animals and signs of animals that you can. This is a lubber grasshopper, which is just a gigantic species. Get a scale for how big they are. You can see my hand. It is a very giant grasshopper and also very, very common. So they're so large they can't really fly or even jump that much, so they sort of just lumber around, although they're called lubber. But as you walk along, you will probably see these guys. As we've been walking along, one of the things that I've noticed and have just been really happy is that this area has been so much cleaner, and everyone is taking care of it very well, doing a great job with it. The reason there is no garbage and everything is so clean, no litter at all, is because every single person here is doing a great job of taking care of it. So when you come out, remember that to enjoy these beautiful places exactly how they are, keeping the environment pristine is every single one of our jobs. And places like this will continue to stay spectacular. Okay, so here at Spring Hammock, you can please enjoy hiking, biking, photography, picnicking, and pets on a leash. Pretty much all of the other activities listed below we are not allowed, and if you do picnic or bring food or water, be respectful and responsible of your things. It's your job to keep this area beautiful, and everyone that's come here prior has done a great job. So here is the exit where we have just finished, and it's a beautiful windy day with a lovely bike path running right along that it would also be nice for a leisurely walk. Spring Hammock Preserve does not have bathrooms at the facility, and directly across the street at Soldiers Creek Park they do have bathrooms. However, the parking lot can be quite difficult to navigate, especially when there are games going on. There are a lot of people coming in and a lot of people exiting. Finding a convenience store close in the direction that you are traveling may be the easiest way. And in Spring Hammock, it is difficult to get 200 feet away from the water sources because you are so close to Lake Jesup. So stopping before you get in would be advised.